Hi, welcome to Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa. I am going to do a magazine harvest today. I've been, working in my journals a little bit and realizing that I need some images. And I have found myself, leaning more on the printables. And I have stacks and stacks of old magazines. So I know that I can find images to use in my journals from the magazines. So that's what I'm doing today. It was time to cut some of these up. So anyway, I have a variety, no rhyme or reason, just some that, I've had for, some of them are years old. And some of them are ads, some of them are, just a variety. Also, let's see. So I have two bins, and these are pretty big. They're just the dollar store bins, but a piece of paper sits flat in there, so I like that. They don't all get bent up. So I'm going to use one for, I've been talking about wanting to do a glue book for a long time, and I think I'm finally going to do it. And I have an idea, but that'll be for another video. And then the things that I'm going to use for glue book in one bin, and things I'm going to use for the journal in another bin. And we'll see if I can keep some of them organized. I would like to tell you that at the end of this video, I will have a stack of magazines that will be used or, in the remainder trashed, but I know how I operate, so that might not exactly happen that way, but that's my goal. So with all that said, I'm just going to start. Now, I love these older Reader's Digest magazine. They're the little magazines, and they have some of the cutest little images and little cartoons in them occasionally. And some of them are old enough that the ads are kind of funny. I mean, it's, funny because you remember them and you forget what they look like, So anyway, that's where I think I'm going to start there. Or I'll probably go back and forth just in case let's see. I apparently have two of those, so I'll only go through one of them. But I have been doing some organization. I've been working on my workspace, my desk. It's a table, actually, not a desk. And I got a new craft cart this week, a big one. So I've now cleared off a little bit more workspace. I'm over here and you can't see. I have empty spaces to my left and right, and it feels wonderful. So I have been eager to video, but I've been wanting to have that kind of cleaned up. I don't know if I'll get to show you a image of my craft card or not, but it's now got, well, it's not completely done, but it's holding just the things that I use for my journals. And, well, we'll include glue books in that. So, onward and forward. What am I looking for, you say? Well, I'm not sure. Just like anybody else that goes through a magazine, you just kind of catch or, get what catches your eye. So, and some of them might not have, much of anything. This is a matte paper as opposed to other magazines. This is from June of 2019, so it's not that old. Let's see. It might not be all that interesting. I would be tempted to take this, and I might still. Yeah, why not? I'm really, really, really trying hard. Again, I have my two baskets, so now the hard part of that is going to be, one might be for either. So I'm going to try not to split hairs and just, put them in whichever one I think they will fit better. So I'm going to use these little vitamins. Let's see. Occasionally I will use words out of these if I get hung up on that, or if I get focused on that. Maybe that should be the right word. If I get focused on that, then I end up tearing out a bunch of magazine pages that I look back on later and go, why did I tear this out? So I do like, I've seen these in this magazine before, these people at the bottom. I'm assuming you can see, and I'm hoping that it's a better, let's see if I can, no, I was going to try to move you in a little bit, zoom you in a little bit, but I'll see if I can do it later. I have a new phone. I finally got a new phone, so I shouldn't have any more storage issues. Hopefully I won't have the cutting out that has been happening, things like that. But these are fun little borders. Whether I use them or not, I don't know. But these quotes I will use. Quotable quotes by different celebrities, I guess. So I will put those in my basket. But see, here's some of the little cartoons. Good defense makes good neighbors. It's a tank. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'm cutting out or tearing out with the intention of when I get done, being done with this magazine. So if there's anything that I think I might use, don't know what I'd use that for, but I might. We grew into a health hero. Yeah. Anyway. And then we're going to figure out how to organize these, because this is a big organizational struggle. I know for me, and I'm sure for some of you. So, I don't have a specific plan. Kind of like that, but I hate how they put the words in the middle of it. I might use that. It's a man on a treadmill, but might. Okay, the cute kitty. Do I want the kitty? Maybe I want the kitty. I think I could cut out enough of the kitty. That's going to go in a glue book, the other basket. That's not a journal image, because I do not have kitties anymore. Let's see, people on a plane. I don't think I have any. If I get on a plane anytime soon, the focus will be on something else other than my stomach. I've only flown once in my life, and then now if I were to go back and fly at this point in my life, it will be more a focus on, you know, how you do it in a wheelchair kind of thing. So anyway, not worrying about that for the moment. I am tearing these out because glue book wise, I love the colors. I am going to jump on the, well, I'm going to say jump on the bandwagon. It's something that I was already considering doing anyway, but the glue book, but I'm going to do the color one. I've been trying to decide how I'm going to do, you know, the glue book. For me, it needs to have a little bit of rhyme or reason or a purpose. I know that that defeats the purpose of a glue book, but I need some direction is what I'm trying to say. I know myself well enough to know I need some kind of decoration, some kind of direction. Okay, golf ball. Yes, my child is living her golfing dreams right now, and so look at that old, I don't know, yeah, that's a TV. Do you remember the UHF and VHF channel? You know, had to turn this one to you, and then this dial, and then you had the rabbit ears that, you know, if you were ever the human remote as a child, raise your hand. And I got pretty crafty. That might have been the beginning of my crafty mentality, or crafty love is how to strategically put the tinfoil on the rabbit ears. You know, raise your hand, just saying. Anyway, yes, so that was me. Interesting. This was from, what, almost 4 years ago now. And that's about the queen during her reign. I wasn't journaling in that time frame. But I'm gonna take that image, because I may go back and do something for last year, just kind of a overview. Time warp, I like that. I don't like all the other writing on it, but anyway. Okay, old man versus mountain. Do I need a man in red plaid? So things that I'm tearing out that I wouldn't have torn out otherwise. Because what I was saying a minute ago is I'm going to jump on the color Gluebook bandwagon. Like I said, I had already seen it. I had thought about it. And then I saw Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. I saw her glue book, in her color, color coordinated glue book. And yeah, so I think that kind of made up my mind which one I'm going to do. Is that the rats calling the kitty cat? Yeah. Hey, I had a bird one time. No joke. True story. I had a little Quaker parrot long time ago. Like before I had my daughter and when she was a baby. And we had his wings clipped. So he would sit, and he kind of had free reign of the house. He would sit in the windowsill, and he would like to go sit in the tree out by the door. Or, just outside the front door. And he would sit in that tree and go, psst, 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 here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kid you not, true story. I'm like, you're either very brave or very dumb. But either way. I'm doing pretty good with my separation over here. I know you can't see it. Let's see, here's some books. I'm not a huge reader, but, sometimes you gotta. So that would be for more journal page. Aw, the little doggy. This looks a little bit like my friend's dog. And he comes over sometime. So, yeah, we'll put that in the glue book for now. We used to have a black lab named Jake. We don't have any fur babies right now. No fur babies. Let's see if I can. I want a better tear on some of these images. Y'all, I think I might make it through this magazine and be okay with throwing it away afterwards. You're going to be proud of me, aren't you? That's kind of a cool image. It helps. This one wasn't that interesting. This was probably not the one to start on. But that's okay. I just picked. A neat boat. Those are neat. I don't know if I really want them. Okay, truth. I don't know if I want to cut them out. But I'm wondering if I'm going to need a crossword puzzle for any collage prompts down the road. So I'm going to put them in the glue book pile. Look, we're almost done. Oh, I need those. Yep. Every day's a fight, huh? Sometimes. Almost done, almost done. Look at us go. Look at us go. Neat picture. And if I don't use those, then, it's no big deal. But I liked that. I think that'd be cute in a glue book, especially color coordinated or whatever. I don't know that. Oh, look, I'm going to throw it away. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to save the front. Because it's a clean enough image that I can cut her all the way out without having words on it. So, look, going in the recycle. Ooh, that's pretty. I grow clone flower, and that's some form of an aster or daisy. That's probably like a, I don't know what that is. And tulips, I don't grow too many tulips here, but anyway, yes, definitely for my journal. Alrighty, so this is going in the, I'm going to compost it actually, because it's mostly matte finished paper. Okay, we're going to do, let's see, this is, no, I had an older one that was quite comical. I guess I didn't grab it. I thought I did. Unless it's this one. I was thinking I had one from the 80s or early 90s or something, and anyway, we'll do that one in a minute. All right, let's go to, well, this is a September magazine, so there's going to be lots of like fall type pictures. I was trying to find, actually, I'm going to switch up. I just got some new February magazines a few weeks ago in January, so I set them in a safe place so that I would find them for my February journal. And, well, if you're like me, you know what happens to things that go in a safe place. I definitely want this. How you cut that out, you know, is another story. But I definitely want that. Okay, apparently I want half of the page behind it too. I mean, okay, this is just a Bed Bath & Beyond ad from however many years ago. You know, like this stack of towels, you know, that could say, I did laundry today. Uh-oh. So, yep, and then I just tore the stack of laundry. You know, I took a shower, you know, whatever. For those days that you don't have a lot to go in your journals, stuff like that is perfect. And I just want you to see how well I'm doing here. See, I have my basket stacked like this, and glue book and journal, and I'm rocking and rolling. If you really wanted to, you could use some of these in your journals for, like, if you cooked, or, you know, if you did dishes, that sort of thing. That was the other thing. I found myself printing clip art for dishes and laundry the other day. And I'm like, why am I doing that? I can just, this is why I saved these ads. So I don't know if you've thought to do that before or not, but I just thought I would mention that. Let's say you make smoothies in the morning. Well, it has a bed on the back, so, oh, you hear my train? Let's see, is there anything I want on that one? Well, you know, I'll just save the whole thing because that could be coffee. That's going in the journal pile. Here's some beds and some more sheets. And some people looking all comfy in the beds. So that's going in journal pile. Here's some vacuums. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not, well, there's even a Roomba. I don't have one, but that would be pretty if I don't end up using these. But look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vacuums on there. So I vacuumed yesterday. I can use one of those in my journal. Doesn't matter that it's not the same vacuum that you have. I just don't want to keep printing stuff all the time. Printer ink gets expensive. Although I fluctuate. I go back and forth between, would I rather have stacks of Gluebook paper, or, you know, stacks of magazine papers for my journal, or would I rather have, you know, save the space and print? Oh, that's kind of neat. This is Garden and Gun. I had gotten these a while back on Recycle Bank, like years ago, and I was just looking, and now that I don't have storage issues on my phone, I can re-download my apps. And I went to go download the Let's see, that's October, November. I'm trying to stay somewhat seasonal. Maybe save the fall and winter ones for later just because they're going to have different color schemes. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's all kind of Gluebook material in here. This is where I have a hard time because the whole magazine might end up going in a Gluebook. And then I think to myself, well, why do a Gluebook? Just keep the magazine. Yeah. Ooh, we used to have one of those. A Grady White, big Grady White. I didn't like going out on it, so we got rid of it. And now we have a little bass boat and go up the river. But we live on the... Okay, we don't live on the Gulf of Mexico. We live in a town that is located on the Gulf of Mexico. I live about however many miles inland, so I cannot see the water from my house, but I can get to it easily if I need to. Let's see, even though she appears to be fly fishing, I use some of these for when I was fishing, especially the few, and then like these, the Bassmaster magazines, these are, you know, we get these. And like when he has a fishing day, or when I would fish with him, this is a largemouth bass, and that's what we fish for. So I use those when we fish or when he fishes. Same with the poles. I'm not doing a whole lot of fishing right now, so actually I'm not doing any right at the moment. Yes, please. So I'm looking for, as well as, I mean, my primary focus is some journal fodder. But I'm also, and I hate that I tore that little corner. I'm also looking for different color schemes for the Gluebook. So I'm not necessarily going to do it maybe as, you know, so many pages of red, so many pages of whatever. I don't know if I have enough. I do have a lot of washi, but I don't have probably as much as some of you. Just saying. Love those boots. Wouldn't that be pretty on a brown page? So anyway, I'm going to maybe mix it up a little bit and then do, oh, look at this. Can you see that? I don't know if it's too dark, but yes. And I think I can use her and that little lamp post. But anyway, some of them I'm just looking for like background color. Like this would be a good black background color. Oh, but then there's a beach over here. So I'm going to take the page and see whichever one gets used first. And let's see, I'm backtracking here because I think I didn't cut out or tear out some of these in the front. There we go. Now I'm getting it to tear a little bit better. Kind of break up that spine a little bit. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, just look at the colors on that. Incredible. Incredible. Yes to the boat. I'm not sure that that boat would fit on a... Let's see if I can tear them out together. Not sure if that boat would fit even on a double page, but I want her anyway. So, all right, let me flip it over to the, so that when I'm thumbing through, I can see which image I intended on using. And I definitely want to use her, and that backdrop is gorgeous. So let's see if I'm going to be able to, no, I might have to just cut that off later. Oh, look at the little ducks. The wood duck. I love this door. Matter of fact, I know I'm going to be needing that soon. Good, and there's nothing on the back. Let's see, journal, collage. Yes. I don't have a third basket for collage, but it just kind of is a, you know, kind of a side product of both, actually. I like that little image. I was thinking it was a bee. It almost looks like a hornet or some kind of wasp. The little ducks are neat. Yeah, maybe not so much on that one. Okay. I wish I had an oven like that. I mean, because, you know, I do all kinds of cooking. Let's see. That's beautiful. So is she. I hate when they do that. Don't they know that messes us up? Well, here. I can do this one. Break that glue seal a little bit. Oh, that's neat too. I don't know. This one for that color scheme for background would be really pretty. Okay, so it looks like I'm taking almost all the pages. Yeah, so I'm going to take what washi that I have. I'm going to decide on so many rolls and then in different colors. And then I think I'm going to just let the colors, the pattern and the washi dictate the colors on the page. I know that's the idea anyway, but instead of going like solid red washi or primarily red, I'm just going to, for example... Okay, this isn't a real good example, but like this one has kind of a peachy pink plus orange and green, you know, that kind of thing. This one is like blue greens. Because the other thing is I got to make sure it's wide enough washi. But what I was going to say is like that one right here, if you can see it, has the faces on it, or that plaid. You know how like this one would be like pastels, and so it's not just like one color combination. You know, that one would be like yellow, white, black, that sort of thing. So I think that's where I'm leaning, maybe. But I liked that because I've been wanting to do a glue book. I just think it would be very relaxing and kind of meditative. I don't know. That's probably not the right word to use. Love this for a gray background. And look at those diamonds. Anyway, so... I decided on that because I think that gives me enough direction that I think I can do it. I've been really struggling with coming up with just such random pictures. Now, these individually would be good for certain color. You know, you look for your backgrounds and then you look for your focal pieces. Like that would be a great focal piece. Rosemary Beach. I don't know where that is. This is a Southern magazine, I do believe. Garden and Gun. Southern, you know, well, one of the beach pictures we just looked up was in like North or South Carolina. Rosemary Beach. Yeah, I don't know right where that is, but I know I could go there and be happy. Yep, definitely. So anyway, so this is just ooh, look at the colors in that. Oh, isn't that cute? But yeah, I definitely want this. That's a definite. Because that could either be focal piece or background. Oh no. Retro, look at that. Wouldn't that be a gorgeous focal piece? And look, here's the back. Okay. And he's cute too. I might have to. Yeah. I gotta reel in my tearing here. I'm tearing almost the whole book out. Yep, that's neat. And that's really neat. So, oh, look at that. That looks like, yep, I was going to say that looks like Charleston. Okay, it is Charleston. That's why it looks like Charleston. Oh, look at that. I love this kind of, I did some urban sketching for a little bit with watercolor and ink, you know, and that's the kind of thing that we sketched. That was really fun. I haven't been drawing or painting lately. Probably should here soon. I kind of, you know, go back and forth. That is really neat. The Dewberry. I guess that's a hotel in South Carolina, in Charleston. Maybe I know somebody that needs that. I don't know. Mortar and pestle. I need to get one of these. I used to have one. I thought I still had one. I went to go crush up or grind some herbs that I didn't quite want in the grinder. You know, I dry my own, or I grow them and dry them and then put them in the grinder. Well, there's some that you want a little coarser than mine tends to want to grind it down to a powder. Alrighty. That's a neat color combination. That probably is a neat. That would be a good focal image. So would that, actually. Yep, sirens, trains, birds. What else do you hear on my videos? Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that might be a little bit of a dilemma because this is a really cool background. But I might need, that's a really cool focal piece. Again, I'll see which gets used first. I might come back and get those. Trying to narrow it down a little bit better, but kind of pulling for so many different things in my head that, you know. Yes, please. I actually might be one of the few Southerners that does not like azaleas. Okay. Shoot. Shoot. Well, that page did not want to come out. I'm not an azalea person. I think they're beautiful, but they're beautiful about 5 days a year. And that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I think I can find prettier flowers. That is a definite. That would even be good. I'm going to put that in the journal. Maybe not. That would be good, just background for the journal or punches or something like that. Pretty. Oh, I love this. Okay, I gotta quit pulling those pictures because I don't know what I'd use them for. Duck can't look at that. Pretty, very pretty. Okay, that's the, yes. That's a, you know, the only thing about this magazine, it's very large. I was just thinking about that. It's very large, so a full page image in this magazine is going to not fit in my composition book. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And then I could use that as a border. But yeah, I would cut that out. Okay, but I'm still taking her. She's still coming with me. I don't know why that one page was so hard to tear out. Anyway, so what are you up to? Trying to get going in my February magazine. I'm sorry, my February journal. I've gotten started in it, but I'm gonna post or make a, you know, do a video after this of maybe the first week, doing some of the journal pages for that first week. My husband, we have a green egg. Could use this when he grills, but good grief, that's like every day almost. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? But I decided to do this one first because, like I said, I needed some images. Now, this is not, most of these are not going to be images in my journal. I wish this was. Yup, I do. Year of the goat. This is the year of the rabbit. I'm so excited. I love bunnies. See, this stack of books, that would be great for journal, but it's probably too big. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Okay, so there's that picture from that one. It's the Venus flytrap. So I guess that must be a fly of some sort. Okay, anybody bored with this magazine? I mean, it's great for Gluebook, but, and I said I was going to do them start to finish, but I need more, journal fodder than I need Gluebook fodder at the moment. Yeah, because this whole thing could be a Gluebook. Yeah, I'm going to put that one aside. I'm going to go back to my, let's see, my Real Simple and Better Home and Garden. Yep. Farmhouse. Oh, here we go again. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, squirrel all over the place. Okay, those are, oh my goodness. Look at that door. Oh, it's split down the middle. Crud. I need a door soon. Yep, this definitely looks more like Gluebook. Okay, I can't focus on Gluebook right now. I need to focus on my journal. Focus. But see, when I look at magazines, that's why I need to do a Gluebook. That's why I'm saying. I need to do a Gluebook because I have all these images of, okay, this I'll use for a journal. Because, you know, the money tree, right? It's like a plant. But I have all these things that I want to do and, you know, or all these images that I love. And I just need to put them somewhere. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? But I can't focus on that. So I have to kind of get some, I have sort of some things in my head that I know I'm going to need in my journal coming up really soon. So I thought that was what I was going to focus more on. What is this one? Real Simple? Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to need some of that. Strawberries and lettuce and carrots. About to harvest some carrots. My husband picked 2 strawberries yesterday. That's going to go in the journal. Okay, I got to go ahead and cut her out. Or tear her out. Because that's, yeah. Gluebook. Look at that. And then look, they put that right in the middle. Darn it. Oh, what a cute piggy bank. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, these are some that I use in the journal. Well, okay. Let's try that again. All right. So, we had a fun weekend. It was gorgeous here. It was cool, not cold. It was cool, nice and cool, meaning, well, some people had like long pants and short sleeves. I had tank top and shorts. That's neat. And I like this one. Oh, she got a cat in her lap. I don't have one of those anymore, but... Oh, that's neat. Man, the images. Really cool images. Anyway, so... we had a family birthday. Here we go. Look at those pictures. Those are pretty cool, aren't they? Now, if you had a beach day, wouldn't that be awesome? Ouch. I gotta get a different stool to sit on while I'm in here. Starts cutting into the back of my legs. I know when the video is long enough because my seat gets uncomfortable. I don't know whether I'll use that for a journal page or Gluebook, but I'm gonna put it in the Gluebook for now because I don't foresee me being able to get on a beach in the near future. They have some, I've heard of some beach wheelchairs, sand and, you know, that real white, soft sand. It's hard enough to walk in. Look at that little family picture. Okay. Anyway, we had a family birthday party, a joint birthday party for me and my nephew Saturday. And oh yeah, shopping. Okay, that works. That can go in the journal. That can go in a journal. Don't you ever feel like a hamster on a wheel sometimes? Hopefully you just get some, you know, ideas. I know when I watch people do magazine flips, I mean, obviously these are not magazines you're going to go get. This is from September 21. But because I wasn't doing any journaling in that time frame, that was when my life got really complicated. And because I wasn't doing any journaling in that time frame, I have all these excess magazines. See, that could be good for trash day, except it's big. It's like, it would take up most of your journal page. But, hey, y'all, look at this. You paying attention? That laundry detergent will take you from cluttered to clean. Yep. All right, I'm buying it. That's what it says. From cluttered to clean. Well, who doesn't need that? I love that little pantry right there. That's funny. Co-pays for your co-pilot. Ooh, look at that background. Okay, the cat's funny. I don't know. Either way, it's going in the Gluebook pile. But look at that background. Oh my goodness, at the colors. Are we making any headway, or are we just creating more piles? See, that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm just creating more piles when I do this. But I know that if I don't, then the magazines are just going to sit here and I'm not going to use them. Using that. Oh, okay. Well, that one too. Let me see if I can get a better break in this spine here. But see, these are also, I would use these in a journal too. If I just needed a little bit of color on a border. That's not new information. You know that already. Let's see. That one too. That's a cool color. That kind of fuchsia purple. Oh, look. Here's some Opie nail polish. See, I just painted my nails. So, there. I can use that in my... That would be a journal one. And look. Here's some Valentine's. Cool. Well, it says sympathy. But it's heart. So, I'm going to put that in my February stack. Because I need to get better at... I like that file folder. I could probably put something over the... Okay. Talked myself right into that one. Maybe for the journal. I like that file folder because I've been doing some... Yeah. Yep. Some of that organizing word. But anyway, when I watch people do these magazine harvests, you know, I'm like, oh, I want that magazine. And it's great if it's a new magazine, because then that tells you if you want to go get the, yeah. Oh, good, I can use both images. Looky there, looky there. It lets you know whether or not you want to, you know, go get the magazine. But in this case, they're old magazines. So that's not, you know, like I was saying, it's not something you can just go out and buy. I mean, you can buy this magazine, just not this episode or this issue. But anyway, but it always gives me ideas when I see other people do it and talk about how they would use certain images. And it makes me think, you know, okay, yeah, I can, you know, it gives me ideas. So that's why I'm doing this. That was the long version of that. Ooh, look at here. Oh, wait, you know what? I need this. I was just thinking, I need this capital one and this capital one. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll use that in my journal from this past week. Okay, yes to all of that. Can you see that one? Huh. Isn't that funny? I don't know what she's doing, but at first I thought she was pumping gas. And look at that. You know, I don't ever do like a spa day or anything of the sort, but... And then, yes to all of that. So, that whole thing is coming. That is such a cool image. Look at the colors and the graphics in that. Wow. Cool. I love these lights. The umbrella. Anyway, okay, so I'm back in Gluebook mode again. Well, the last couple things I pulled were for, you know, for the journal too. Let's see. Love that little house. Yeah, so beach day is probably not going to happen for me. I don't know. It might by summer. I might be able to use the cane to get out there. I imagine that would be very difficult to. It's hard enough to walk through that real soft sand that we have. I mean, it's like powdery white sand. Look at this background. Look at that kind of cobblestone look. Okay, yes. And then this is like that speckled, reminds me of that, what is it called? Speckleware? It was old, enamel speckle. I don't know. It was something, some old dishes that they used to have. But look at that. The colors in that are really cool. Okay. But I knew I needed to get some. Okay, I don't really want. I like all of this, and I'm drawn to it, and I'm drawn to cutting it out, and I probably will come back and do that. Oh, look. But I'm maybe not right this second. Yeah, I don't know which side of that I would use. That is gorgeous. But again, it's a huge image. Okay, so... Oh, wow. South Dakota. Look at that. See if there's anything on the back of this. Oh, here we go. Something I can use in my journal. I'm also going to be doing a garden journal. I have wanted to do that for years. And... yeah, I've wanted to do that for years, and I just haven't. Really couldn't figure out how I wanted to do that. I love these, by the way. I might, once I get some of my backgrounds set on my glue book, I think I'll come back in and look. You know, how sweet. Isn't that sweet? Could use these carrots, though. sure. Like I said, I'm about to harvest some carrots. So I just didn't want to keep printing stuff that I knew I could get out of the magazines. Okay, this obviously would go beautifully on a border in your journal, or you can punch it out with different punches. But, okay, here's an egg ad. So if you wanted to document the craziness with all the eggs. And then this image is just precious. But either way, it's going in the pile. Okay, so I'm not going to get rid of that magazine yet. But I am going to, let's see. All right, I'm going to make this one the last one. I'm going to try to do it quickly to see if there's more journal stuff. Yes, there is. Okay, good. I love that. I love using that one in my journal. Tyson. I mean, if you ate something from Tyson chicken or something, or that's so sweet. This one usually has some decent things that I can use, or that I use anyway in my journal. Oh, here's some. Yeah, this is a February. It's 2021, but it's still February. I do not like, I get frustrated with these magazines that wrinkle like this. They're thinner pages, though, so they work better in the journal. So I might use some of this, seeing as how it's Valentine's Day. Or it's not Valentine's Day now, but it's... Oh, look at the heart-shaped strawberry. Okay. Let's see. Great background color. Sure, why not? I don't have much in that color yet. Oh, if you have puppies, like, you know, if you had a dog that had a litter of puppies, you could easily put that in your journal. Game night, Jenga. We normally play... Oh, I'm changing subjects on you, by the way, if you didn't notice. We had our little family get-together this weekend, and it was nice. I was a little bummed because, you know, normally we can, let's see, I'm going to take that. Here's the background. I don't have much pink. Normally, you know, we play a lot of outdoor games and everything, and the weather was perfect for it. And my sister moved into a new place, and so I was struggling getting, you know, she has some steps that are a little more difficult. And that was kind of, well, I don't want to say frustrating. It was more disappointing because I really couldn't get in and out easy enough. And her, you know, to participate. So that was kind of a little bit of a bummer. I like that. I need to come back and get that. It's a neat picture. Girls with Gardens. Cool. Plant caring helps you feel grounded in the current climate. It's taking a toll on your mental health, and caring for plants allows you to sit and rest. Yes, please. And this is the founder of Girls with Gardens, blackgirlswithgardens.com. Plants as therapy felt like a somewhat unorthodox concept. She's a mental health professional. That's so cool. I love that. Okay, that's definitely going in the journal pile. Upgrade your entryway. Let's see, foodways. Oh, look at these. Look how fun that would be to cut those out. And okay, well, it might not be fun to cut them out. Boy, I'm struggling with these pages today. My skin is very dry. Okay, yes. I love this background. You know, that week I was sick, I actually could go back and use that as some of the You know, because I had all the little germies on it. Stack of cookies, yes. Yes, I would like that, please. These are fun. Okay, the ad is not, that's not a fun, you know. But I like the pictures that they have in them. Those, you know, little close-up faces that are illustrated. Look, here you go. Washing dishes. There. And cooking. There you go. Oh, well, refrigerator. I don't know if you got a new refrigerator, but look, just in this one little magazine, or this one page, I've got 2 different, you know, things for my journal in it. Oh, that's cute. I feed the soil. Composting, yes. We do. We have a nice, large composting area. I compost most anything that I can compost. Look at all these. How pretty. Okay, definitely going in the journal. Okay, so if you have tried, that's pretty, hyacinth. I always have a hard time saying that. If you do a glue book, chime in the comments. What theme do you use, if any, or what, how do you do yours? What do you put it in? What kind of book? Did you make your journal? So on and so forth. And I like the purple in this. And the bowl of cereal. Even though it's probably too big for my journal, it might still find its way in there. Anyway, so if you've ever done a garden journal, any gardeners here, raise your hand, please. If you've ever done a garden journal, I would love to hear about it, because I have spent a couple years now trying to figure out how I would organize it, I guess. So that's just not sure how I want to do that. And I'm thinking I might incorporate some of my, now that I've got my new garden stickers, might be putting some of that in with my regular journal. But like when I planted what, and there's nothing wrong with it. I definitely want to incorporate it in my regular journal, because most days I have plenty of room on the pages to, I love this bed. Plenty of places in my journal to throw an extra sticker or something. So, and yes, I'm going to try very diligently to use my stickers. I have sticker issues. I love these. Oh my goodness. You know, a lot of us in this age range, or any age range maybe, grew up and have fond memories of stickers. I do not. And I think that's part of the reason why I struggle using them. Look how pretty. Anyway, just because I didn't use them. And it's not, you know, it's just me. It's me being weird. A feel-good garden. Because I always needed to save them, because I couldn't waste them. And I always felt like if I was using them, then I was wasting them. So it was something that was a bit of a, became something that wasn't fun anymore. And it just was, just me being weird. And so that carries into my adult sticker, whatever. And that's why I kind of shied away from stickers for a long time. Oh, look. Is that dill or fennel? Fresh herbs. Yeah, I think I need that. I planted some garlic. Oh, I have a lemon. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to use that. Those little tidbits in my journal. But anyhow, so that's just kind of, it's funny how things, you know, when you're a kid, just kind of carry over into your adult life. So I am making an effort to use my stuff rather than saving it because I might waste it. Because I'm a grown-up now, and it doesn't matter if I waste. I mean, I don't want to deliberately waste things. Don't get me wrong. It's not a waste to use them. I love that. Yep. It's just like free cool stuff for your journal. So that's why I knew I needed to do this. I knew I needed to, oh, here we go. I love that cup of tea, but also, look, she's cutting up carrots, and I'm going to be doing that very soon. As a matter of fact, when I get done with this video, I might go ahead and go out there and pull them. Although I really want to do a, I would like to do and need to do a journal video before I get behind in my February journal. And I do not want to do that, because then you lose, or I do anyway, when you journal about it like the next day or at the end of the day, or you do it kind of a little as you go, things stay with you fresher, even if you write notes. So, current passion. I'm not a houseplant. I love to garden. I garden outside. My plants grow outside for the most part. I am house sitting a house plant for someone, my friend, who got a plant that is very sentimental in meaning, and she brought it to me because she was very upset because she was afraid she was killing it. And she has faith in my plant abilities. And I'm like, okay, house plants are new territory for me. That's not my go-to. And so I'm like lost. So I'm like Googling. It's called a prayer plant. So if any of you have any knowledge on what kind of care they like, I read they like humidity, which I'm in Florida, that shouldn't be a problem. But it doesn't like direct sun. When it's inside, it's not happy. When it's outside, it's not happy. The leaves were getting very dry and falling off. It was in like a self-watering pot, and I really think that it had too much water. I know a lot of plants don't like their feet wet. And so, anyway, so that's kind of what I was letting it dry out a little bit, and hoping that would, you know, that would help it. So if any of you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. This is going to be a good one. I'm not going to do it right now, but I think I'm going to stop here. But this will be a good one for like during the harvest season in the height of the garden. But look at this. This is probably one of the reasons why I saved that. Is that not the coolest picture? Okay. And I love these little paint things. And I really wish they wouldn't right in the middle of them. I really need to have a talk with them. Yep. These are cute little paint quote bubbles. Some of those would even be good in a... Anyway, I love Skechers. Oh, look, this one's going to have some Easter stuff in it. Cool. April, yep. All right, well, I think I'm going to stop here. Yep, because it has been long enough. And I have my 2 little baskets of fodder. I'm not going to do the glue book just yet. I'm going to go through my journal fodder and maybe get a journal video done before I go outside and get my hands all grubby and dirty. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.